Hey, Matt, start the intro in 1 minute. 1 minute.
How well should I hear you?
How well can you not hear me
Turn
at all?
it up. Will you turn it up some?
Test. Is that better?
Better than yes. Yes.
More?
Yeah.
That ought to be pretty good right there.
Testing 1, 2. Okay.
Panther basketball is on the air.
Panther basketball brought to you this season by the Manor at Station Wood, McDaniel's Furniture, the Trophy Room, Murphy Wall State Bank, Southern Illinois University, Napa Auto Parts in Pinckneyville, Hicks Trading Station, and Country Financial. The star of the game brought to you by Great Heart Seed. The Coach's Corner brought to you by Stotler Truck. And your Panther pregame show brought to you by Moore Brothers Auto Sales, where you always get more for less. And now, Ted Cunningham and Gary Pratt.
Hi, good evening, basketball fans. We welcome you to Dick Corn Court, located here in Thomas Gymnasium at Pinckneyville High School. The Gibault Hawks are in town, and the Panthers are the Hawks getting set to go at it. And this is usually a pretty good basketball game between these two schools. Over the years, it got to be quite a rivalry. Then I think we went a couple of years there and didn't play, and kind of renewed things last year as the Hawks were on their way to a Class 1A state championship. Greg Hales alongside tonight. I'm Gary Pratt. We'll be back with our Moore Brothers pregame show in 1 minute.
At Moore Brothers Auto Sales on Illinois Highway 154 in Pinckneyville, they are the small-town dealer with the big-time savings. At Moore Brothers Auto Sales, their customers know they can count on quality used cars, great prices, and a knowledgeable sales staff. Whether you're looking for an automobile, a truck, a van, or an SUV, you can find what you need at Moore Brothers Auto Sales. You can call them or text them anytime at 357-2711. And shop online through their website at moorebrothersAutosales.com.
Hicks Trading Station has the largest gun selection in Southern Illinois. The Hicks family has been located at 4952 State Route 13 in Pinckneyville for over 63 years. Hicks Trading Station has over 2,000 new and used guns in stock. A wide selection of ammunition is also available. They will buy, sell, or trade. And get this, everything is guaranteed. They're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stop by their location west of Pinckneyville or give them a call, 618-357-2583. Go Panthers!
All right, back here at Thomas Gymnasium, we welcome you to our pregame show here this evening. The Panthers and the Gibault Hawks. The Hawks are 4-6 on the season, Greg, and coached by their longtime coach, Dennis Reeder. He's assisted by Terry Suchek, and they've been there forever.
Yes, this goes way back when I was coaching with Coach Korn. Dennis is beyond retirement, and he's won a 1A state championship last year, but I think the Panthers will be looking to avenge a loss we had at Gibault last year.
Yeah, that was kind of, I think the Hawks kind of shocked the Panthers last year up there at Gibault High School with that loss. And
yes, Pinckneyville was expected to win, and but I think anytime you face a Reeder coach team, that you're going to get a fight on your hands. So the Panthers better be ready tonight to take on the Gibault Hawks.
All right, their record is only 4-6. They have wins over Jerseyville that played in a Thanksgiving tournament up at Roxana. They defeated Jerseyville, lost to Roxana, and then they defeated Civic Memorial and lost to Alton Marquette. They have a loss to Freeburg, to Jacksonville Route. A win over New Athens, a loss to Melville. I assume that's a Missouri school, and a loss to Mater Dei, and they defeated Father McGivney. So the common school there is Mater Dei, 53-38. Mater Dei defeated the Hawks, and they beat the Panthers. I think they beat us by 5 points. So Mater Dei holds a win over both the Hawks and the Panthers. Panthers are 8-2 on the season, and coming off of a loss now that Carbondale shootout to the Mount Vernon Rams by a score of 66-61. We really got off to a poor start in that ball game, 11-0 about a minute and a half into the ball game, and then we actually outscored them the rest of the way. So Panthers showed that they could come back. I think we had the lead cut down to 4 points at one time, and there in the fourth quarter, then turned the basketball over, and that kind of sealed the Panther fate right there. But
Mount Vernon's coached by Tim Holloway, and I think the last quarter we basically chased them around. I mean,
right.
They held the ball and had a lead and made us play 45 seconds of defense, and we came down in probably 15 seconds of offense, and took the toll on us at the end of the game.
Indeed it did. So the Panthers are coached by Matt Lahr. He's in his first year as the head coach of the Panthers. They're got a record of 8 wins and 2 losses on the season. A rare Thursday night basketball game. We don't play too many of them unless it's some kind of a tournament. But
well, I think what they did is a lot of schools played Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday because of the holidays coming up,
right,
and not play on that Saturday night.
So we got not too bad of a crowd here in the house tonight for this one. It's a weekend right before Christmas. People out doing the last-minute Christmas shopping, but not too bad of a crowd. So we'll see what happens here tonight. That's going to be, well, we'll tell you one other thing. Panthers JV team won 57-28. So off to a good start here tonight. But that's our Moore Brothers Auto Sales pregame show here this evening. We want to thank you for joining us, and as we always do, we'll invite you to stay tuned for our broadcast and all the play-by-play action. Panther basketball is coming up next, right here on WXAN Radio and on the PCSportsinfo.net as we stream live to YouTube tonight. We're going to take a 90-second break. We'll be back with the lineups right after this.
At Moore Brothers Auto Sales on Illinois Highway 154 in Pinckneyville, they are the small-town dealer with the big-time savings. At Moore Brothers Auto Sales, their customers know they can count on quality used cars, great prices, and a knowledgeable sales staff. Whether you're looking for an automobile, a truck, a van, or an SUV, you can find what you need at Moore Brothers Auto Sales. You can call them or text them anytime at 357-2711. And shop online through their website at moorebrothersAutosales.com.
Has teamed up with Instant RX to create a new app that features thousands of over-the-counter medicine, first aid items, and hair care products, and even vitamins. Simply download the app and follow the instructions. Scan the QR code, which you can find on the Scotland Drug Facebook page. Scotland Drug in Pinckneyville. For 90 years, they've been keeping up with the times.
All right, back here at Thomas Gymnasium. We get set here for Panther basketball. The team's to the sideline getting ready for the Star Spangled Banner and the introduction of the lineups. This is our camera here as we sit on the northeast corner of Thomas Gymnasium. And this is the shot from the huddle camera here in Thomas Gymnasium.
Last Saturday, Coach Reader got his 800th win.
Honoring Coach Reader right now. He got his 800th win last night, they said. I think he told me last year that he's been doing this for 46 years.
Yes, hopefully this won't be 801 too.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Coach Reader.
All right, so everyone's on their feet, and we are set for the playing of the national anthem by the Pinckneyville Pep Band.
Under the direction of Ms. Amber Nichols.
All right, it's time for the introduction of the starting lineups. The Hawks wear the maroon uniforms with the white letters and numbers. And they're going to start number 12. He's a 5'8 senior, Kanan Augustine. Number 32 is Gavin Kessler. He's a 6'3 senior. 42 is Andy Altus, a 6'4 senior. Number 44 is Jai Lavington, a 6-foot sophomore. At number 34 is Michael Wessel, a 6'1 junior. Augustine, Kessler, Altus, Lavington, and Wessel for Dennis Reader and the Hawks from Gibault Catholic High School in Waterloo. 4 wins and 6 losses on the season. The Panthers, with the same lineup they've used for the first 10 games. Brady Conway at one guard position. He wears number 10. He's a 5'9 junior. Hunter Smith at the other guard. Hunter wears number 20. He's a 6-foot senior. Riley Bowersex, number 30. He's a 6'5 junior. AJ Keith, number 32. He's a 6'4 junior. And Carson Conkle, number 45, a 6'6 senior. Conway, Smith, Bowersex, Keith, and Conkle for Matt Lahr and the Pinckneyville Panthers, who are 8-2 on the season. Here comes that drum line. All right. Always like to tell who the assistant coaches are. The Panthers assistants are Hunter Queen, Rich Williams, Lane Woodside, and C.J. Cruiser, but I don't have the assistant coaches for
C.J. Opp.
Did I say C.J. Opp?
Les Cruiser just signed on.
C.J. Oh my, one of those nights. Our officials are Aaron Wright, Shane Bennett, and Eric Saunders. Teams are on the floor. We're set to go.
Yeah, Eric Saunders is from DuQuoin, Aaron Wright, DuQuoin, and Shane Bennett's from Carterville.
All right. So here to tell you about this one, here is Greg Hale.
Okay, Conkle steps into the jump circle against 32 Gavin Kessler. for the Hawks. Shane Bennett throws it up. Possession Panthers. Conway brings it up across the half line. Gibault in a man-to-man. Over to Barsax into Conkle, and there's a foul called.
That on Lavington.
It'll be Pinckneyville ball out underneath their own basket. Conway will toss it in. Goes into Hunter Smith out front. Panthers set. Goes over to A.J. Keith, right elbow. He drives, and there's a foul on the drive. That'll be on number 42. That's Andy Altus. His first foul. 2 team fouls on Gibault. Again, Conway will take the ball underneath Panther basket. Gets it into A.J. Keith, but layup is good. 2-0 Panthers. Augustine brings it up, guarded by Hunter Smith. Gets across the timeline. Dribbles over the right side, over to 34. That's Wessel. Stolen by the Panthers, now recovered again by Augustine. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Conway. Conway brings it up on the right side, over to Barsax on the drive, and Barsax charges.
Lowered that shoulder.
Yeah, he lowered the shoulder on a drive on the right side. That'll be the first team foul on Pinckneyville and first foul on Barsax. Kessler keys the ball in for Gibault into Wessel. Back to Kessler. Over to Augustine out front. Now they reset. Reverse the ball to Kessler. Back to Augustine. Over to Wessel. Now Lavington has it. They're passing the ball out front, making the Panthers work on defense. Augustine has the ball, guarded by Conway. Over to Lavington. Down in the corner to, that's number 32, Kessler, and shot's no good. Rebounded by Gibault. Shot up by Augustine. Is rebounded again by Gibault. And Augustine has it outside, drives the lane on Conway. Shot's good. Conway brings the ball up across half line. Out to Hunter Smith now. Hunter will rekey the Panthers. Gets it over to Lahr. No, it was Barsax, and a pass down to the baseline trying to feed Conkle. Goes out of bounds, tipped by Gibault. And that'll be Panther basketball. Conway will inbound. Ball goes in. Try to lob into A.J. Keith. Recovered by Conkle. Gives it back to Keith. Long three, no good. Scramble for the ball off number 42, Altus of Gibault, and that'll be Panther basketball. Underneath their own basket. Conway will key the ball in again. Goes into Conkle. Tip by Gibault, tip back by Conkle, and then Keith tries to make a move to the basket and walks. It'll be a turnover for the Panthers, and ball side out to Gibault. Kessler will inbound for Gibault. Gets it into Wessel, back to Kessler. Kessler guarded by Keith across the half line. He drives on Keith, stops, flips it back out to Augustine. Augustine over to Lavington. Lavington inside to number 12, or number 32, Kessler. And it's going to be, he misses the shot, and there's a foul on the rebound. Foul goes on 44, Jai Lavington, his second foul. Third team foul on Gibault. Conway brings it up across the half line. Panthers in a 1-4 set. Hands off to Hunter Smith, over to Barsax, back to Smith. Smith to three. Good. 5-2 Panthers. Pinckneyville pressures Gibault. Ball comes into 34. Wessel now back to Kessler. He's guarded by Keith out front. Drives all the way to the hole. Keith tries to block it and fouls on the play.
All right, first foul on AJ. Second foul on the Panthers, and it's going to put Gavin Kessler at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Kessler, a 6'3" senior. (5-2) ball game. 4:58 to go here in this opening quarter. Free throw is up and off to the right side, no good. Second free throw is on its way. It's no good.
The rebound comes to Conway. Brings it up to Hunter Smith in the corner of Barsacks. Nothing doing. Barsacks dribbles it out. Throws it to Conway out the point. He dribbles left wing. Still looking inside to Conkle. Now back out to Keith out front. We're going to have a foul underneath.
That's on Lavington?
That's on Lavington. That's his third foul.
It is. 4 fouls on the Hawks. 3 of them on Lavington. He's coming out, and number 30 checks in, Blake Powers.
Okay, Hunter Smith's going to key it in. Looks over to Barsacks. He drives, picks it up, back to Smith. Back to Barsacks, left wing. Barsacks dribbles out front. Resets it. Goes over to Lahr, now down to Smith for 3. No good. And that was Riley Barsacks with a rebound and a stick back for 2. 7-2 Panthers. Gibault brings the ball up. Long three by Augustine is good. And an immediate timeout by Coach Matt Lahr and the Pinckneyville Panthers.
All right, 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back right after this.
At Moore Brothers Auto Sales, you always get more for less. East of Pinckneyville on State Route 154, moorebrothersautosales.com. You'll find great deals at Moore Brothers Auto Sales, like the 2016 Toyota Tacoma Crew Cab 4x4 V6, $29,862, or the 2018 Honda CR-V. Loaded with option, 91,000 miles, $24,867. Moore Brothers Auto Sales, 357-27.
All right, 3:59 to go in this opening quarter. 7-5 ball game. Panthers up by 2. They control the basketball, have the length of the floor to go.
Okay, ball comes into Hunter Smith. And he's going to bring it up and handle the ball. Ball goes left wing to A.J. Keith. Out front to Lahr, and then the ball, Hunter Smith tries to feed Conkle. It's deflected. Panthers get it back. Right corner, Keith has it out front.
3-second violation.
3-second violation. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Second time this year I've seen it going.
I don't know. We were dribbling the ball out front. I don't understand that one.
Conkle was the one they called it on.
Panthers press. It comes into Kessler. He's guarded by Keith. And Panthers are trying to double team. And Kessler gets out of it. Panthers back in a man-to-man. 30 is Powers has the ball. Flips out to Augustine again for 3. It's good. 8-7 Gibault. Panthers come across half court. Hunter Smith handles the ball. He dribbles out front. Can't make an entry pass. Gets it back. Throws it away. Augustine gets it. Goes by Keith for a layup. It's 10-7. Hunter Smith brings it across the half line. Okay, we've got a foul. I believe it's going to be on the Panthers.
Kind of a blocking foul.
Blocking foul on number 30. Well, he called it on 45 on Conkle. His first foul, third team foul on the Panthers. Gibault gets it in. Powers has it. It's guarded by Conway. Flips to Augustine. Now to number 32. 34 misses it, and on the scramble for the ball, it's going to be Gibault basketball. Augustine looks, gets it in, flipped, deflected by Pinckneyville, but Gibault recovers. Augustine has it out front, over to Powers. Augustine. Altus has it into the post, blocked by Lahr, and there's going to be a foul called.
First foul on Lahr. 4 fouls now on the Panthers. That'll send Andy Altus to the free throw line. 10-7 ball game. Panthers haven't scored in a long time. Altus missed that first free throw.
Haven't had many shots in the last few minutes. Turned the ball over.
Here's second free throw on its way. It's short.
Rebound to Lahr. Gets it out to Conway, down to Hunter Smith. Bad pass. Luckily, it goes off Gibault, and there was no way we were going to catch that. Goes off the leg of Gibault, and Panthers will have it out underneath their own basket. Flips into Keith. Keith up. Good. 10-9 Gibault. Augustine guarded by Hunter Smith as he brings it up the court. Augustine over to, goes over the right side to Wessel. Back to Augustine. Now 3. Air ball. Panthers have it. A.J. Keith on the break. Flips it down to Conkle. Conkle in for a layup. 11-10 Panthers. Full court press by the Panthers, man to man. Keith, nice hustle play. Deflects it off number 32, Gavin Kessler, and it's going to be Panther basketball outside court. And we've got number 24 for Pinckneyville. That's Lucas Leitz, came in for Conkle. Comes into Lahr, back to Conway. Leitz has it, he drives, lays it up and good. 13-10 Pinckneyville. Ball comes in to 11, Jack Holston. Now down to Powers, now back to number 32. Turnaround, no good. And it's going to be Panther basketball. There was a collision under the basket. Could have been a foul.
Yeah, I thought we was going to get one called. But
very well could have been. And instead, Pinckneyville ball, and Conway brings it up against man-to-man pressure. Pass to Keith was deflected. Conway recovers it. Back to Leeds on the left side. Now Conway out front. Lob to Lahr. Lahr up, no good. Rebound Gibault. Gibault brings it up. Powers has the ball. He's trapped at half line. Back to Kessler. He's guarded by Conway on the right side. He's dribbling. Now he passes out front to Augustine. Augustine guarded by Leitz. And they're going to hold for one shot here in the first quarter. Long three-pointer up in the air, no good. Rebounded by Lahr. Long heave by Lahr, no good. And the score at the end of the first quarter is the Panthers 13, Gibault Hawks 10.
All right, 13-10 Panthers. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back right after this.
The Manor at Mason Woods Woods in Pinckneyville is delivering and engaging. The manner at Mason's Woods.
Great Heart products are second to none when it comes to seed quality, seed treatment, and seed performance. Farmers continuously brag about the appearance of our seed as it comes out of the bag, the vigor in which it comes out of the ground, and the high yields coming out of their fields year in and year out. I would describe Great Heart products with 2 words: quality and performance.
Cheerios, glider rockers, motion sofas, sectionals, and very comfortable spring air mattresses. And they all make great Christmas gifts. Shop with confidence with McDaniel's low price guarantee and 12-month free financing. You'll always get the best price and the best service. We at McDaniel's wish you and your family a blessed Christmas and a very happy New Year.
Greg, 13-10 score. Augustine has all 10 points for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've taken advantage. We haven't guarded him that well, and he's out front now with Hunter Smith, probably our best defensive player, guarding him. Augustine flips and gets a hand back, has it again, flips down in the corner, back to Augustine, back to Kessler out front. 11, Holston has it, gets it back to Kessler. Now Powers has it. We're going to make the Panthers play defense. Trying to get it back out to Augustine. He's got it out front now. He's got Conkle guarding him. Over to Powers, back to Augustine. Over to 42, Altus. And they're being Gibault being very patient. Kessler has it over to Augustine. That's Powers. Powers looking inside. He gets it inside to Augustine. Turnaround by Augustine. Good. He had Hunter Smith posted up. 13-12, and Augustine has all the Gibault points. Conway brings it up. Back to Hunter Smith out front. Over on the right side to Barsax. Back to Leeds. Long 3. Good. 19. I'm not sure if that score is right. 19-12. 16-12.
Yeah.
Gibault brings it up, and that has Kessler out front over to number 11. That's Holston. Now back to 42, Altus. Now back to Augustine out front. Pass left corner. Back to Augustine out front. Augustine drives on Hunter Smith, flips it back out to 11. That's Holston. Now over to 32, Kessler. Gibault being very patient. Powers has the ball, guarded by Conway. Now Powers has it down the baseline. To 32, up, no good. He gets his own rebound. In trouble under the basket, flips out to number 11. Long 3, that's Holston, no good. Panthers eventually get the rebound, and Conway brings it up. Leets on the left side into Barsax, turnaround jumper. Rolls around, no good. Rebound Gibault. Augustine brings it up against defensive Hunter Smith. Over to 32. That's Wessel, or Kessler. Wessel has it, flips out to Augustine. In the post to Altus. Long 3 by number 11, Jack Holston. Makes it a 16-15 Panther lead. Conway brings the ball up across half line. Panthers set. Conway can't make an entry pass. Finds to get to gets it to Barsax on the left side. Looking into Conkle. Now over to Leets out front. Now back to Conway. Across to Hunter Smith. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Leets. Back out to Conway. He got it into Conkle. Conkle misses 2 shots. Gibault gets the ball. Gibault Powers is being closely guarded by Conway, and he steps on the out-of-bounds line, and it's going to be Panthers ball at half court. Conway brings the ball up. Oh, this is the Bird.
Yeah.
Bird came in for Conway. Gets it into A.J. Keith. Drives the lane. Shot's good, and he's fouled.
That makes it 18-15 Panthers, and Keith to the free throw line. Who'd they call that foul on?
34. That'd be Michael Wessel.
Keith's free throw's up and good.
Waterloo against Panther pressure again. 32. Kessel brings it up, breaks the press. He's trapped, flips cross court to Holston, back out to Augustine. Augustine working on Bird, back out to Kessler into Lavington. Now flip back out for a long three by Augustine, no good, and the Panthers bring it up. Shot by Riley Barsax on a driving layup is good. 21-15 Pinckneyville. Again, Panthers press. Kessler guarded by A.J. Keith, and he gets it out to 11 Holston, now over to Augustine. Now 34 Wessel has it. 32 Kessler tries to drive the lane, and shot by Holston is no good, and Panthers rebound. Here comes A.J. Keith with the ball all the way to the basket. Layup's good. 23-15 Pinckneyville. Full timeout, Waterloo Gibault.
All right, timeout on the floor. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Don't forget that special keepsake. Trophy Room Creations can handle anything. Custom trophy.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
Here to assist you in achieving your financial goals as you prepare for life's biggest moments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, or growing your family. From your first car to a new life after retirement, Murphy Wall State Bank will be here for all of life's major milestones. Visit one of our 5 branches in Pinckneyville, Oakville, Marion, Carterville, and Murfreesboro, or browse online to learn more about our diverse portfolio of financial products. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, back here at Thomas Gym, 2:53 to go until the half. The Panthers with an 8-point lead at 23-15. And Greg, I was looking around the gym, and I saw about 1,200 Panther wins here. With Bob Wagner sitting across the gym, and
yes, he's here.
Dick Korn sitting to our left here.
Gibault takes it out against Panther pressure again. Augustine and guarded by Hunter Smith. Augustine works it across the half line. Now trap comes by Pinckneyville over to Kessler. Now back to Wessel. Back out to Augustine out front. Holston has it. Now back to, I believe that's Kessler, and he's working on Hunter Smith. Now over to Wessel out front to Kessler, and he's driving the lane on Lahr and shoots a layup. Panthers come across the half line. Bird handles the ball over to Lahr at the elbow. Hands back to Barsax all the way to the basket. No good. Gibault rebounds. Augustine will bring it up. Again, he's guarded by Hunter Smith. And ball over to 32. That's Kessler. Back to Augustine. He drives. Now flips back to Wessel. Now over to Kessler. Over to Holston. We've got a whistle.
Foul away from the ball there. Is that on Augustine?
I don't know if he called a foul or if he called a violation.
Called a foul on Augustine.
He called a foul on Augustine. It's his first, the Hawks' second team foul in this quarter. I didn't catch that one.
I didn't either.
Panthers bring it in. Hunter Smith handles it out front. Over to Barsacks on the right side. Now over to Hunter Smith. He drives all the way. Layup no good. Rebound to Conkle. Stick back's good. 25-17 Panthers. Again, Panthers apply pressure full court. Augustine guarded by Hunter Smith. Gets it across the half line. Now he's going to drive. Now out to Holston. Holston drives the baseline, loses control, recovered by Conkle. Here come the Panthers. This is Conway all the way to the basket. It's good. 27-17, largest lead of the game for Pinckneyville. Augustine brings it up again, guarded by Hunter Smith. And we're going to have a whistle.
I think this is on.
It's going to be on Gibault.
Yeah, 42.
42 is Altus.
Yeah, Altus.
Second foul on Altus. Pinckneyville brings the ball up. Conway handles the ball. Gibault meets him in man-to-man defense. Drills around out front.
Play for one?
I think the Panthers are going to try to play for one shot with 24 seconds to go. Conway has it. He dribbles out front. He's guarded by Holston. Now they dribble left side. Here we go with 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Over to Keith. Drives the lane. Shots up. No good. Conkle had the rebound. Might have got fouled on the play. No call. And that'll end the first half of the score. Pinckneyville 27, Waterloo Gibault 17.
All right, halftime, 27-17 Panthers. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with halftime information for you after this.
Dollar Drug now offers a convenient new service that lets you choose from more than 8,000 health and beauty.
Perry County Marketplace, your hometown grocery store for over 45 years, providing you with quality meat and produce, a full-service deli and bakery, and delivery service or curbside pickup, just to mention a few things. Check out their daily deli specials, including the best fried chicken in the area. Their friendly staff is ready to serve you for all your grocery needs. Located at 412 South Main Street in Pinckneyville, 618-357-2750.
Sales, you always get more for less. East of Pinckneyville on State Route 154. MoreBrothersAutoSales.com. You'll find great deals.
Steele Dental is more than just dental care. It's dedication to a positive experience. Located in Pinckneyville, Dr. Lucas Steele and staff offer comprehensive oral care in a comfortable, family-oriented environment, offering preventive cleaning services to maintain healthy teeth, crowns, implants, and dentures to build strong function and smiles, and many cosmetic procedures including Invisalign to restore confidence and beauty. Let our experienced staff provide you with quality, affordable dental care for the whole family. Steele Dental, a hometown feel with big city results. 4742 Holtz Prairie Road, Pinckneyville, Illinois. 618-357-2445.
Beautiful campus built for small town friendliness. See what SIU can do for you at our next open house. Registration and info at siu.edu/open house. Exploring options.
Since 1901, the First National Bank of Pinckneyville has been serving Perry County and the surrounding area. At the First National Bank of Pinckneyville, they take great pride in giving back to the community by supporting a myriad of groups and events to help make Pinckneyville a better place to work, live, and raise a family. Find them online today at fnbpville.com. The First National Bank of Pinckneyville, proud to support the Pinckneyville Panthers.
1-8-357-6030. Online at napaonline.com.
All right, back at Thomas Gymnasium. Is having some kind of a contest out here?
I think so. I think we're we're doing a bunch of circles, getting dizzy, and we're going to throw a football, and our partner has to catch it in go through the wash basket. There's a wash basket with a hole in the bottom.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of the numbers here. The Hawks are 7 of 19 here at the half. They were 4 of 12 in that first quarter, 3 of 7 in the second quarter, 37% shooting. They're 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and they've committed 4 turnovers in that second quarter. The Panthers were 6 of 9 in the first quarter, and 6 of 14 in the second quarter. 12 out of 23 here at the half, 52% shooting. Panthers are 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and they committed 4 turnovers, all of those in the opening quarter of play. The scoring for the Hawks: Augustine has 12 of their 17 points. Kessler has a basket and 2 points, and Jack Holston has a 3-point basket. Foul situation for the Hawks: Lavington picked up 3 fouls in that first quarter. Altus has 2 fouls, Augustine with 1, and Wessel with 1. For the Panthers, Conway has a basket, 2 points. Hunter Smith with a 3-point basket. Lucas Leitz with a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. He has 5 first-half points. Riley Bowersax with 2 baskets and 4 points. A.J. Keith with 4 baskets and a free throw, so he has 9 points. Carson Conkle with a couple of baskets and 4 points. Lahr has a foul, Bowersax with a foul, Keith with a foul, and Conkle with a foul, so nobody on the Panthers in foul trouble. Keith leads away with 9 points. Leitz has 5, Bowersax 4, Conkle 4, Smith 3, and Conway 2. Panthers led it 13-10 at the quarter break, outscored the Hawks 14-7 in that second quarter. Their Panthers are up 10 here at the half, 27-17. That's a look at the first half numbers. We're going to take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more after this.
For greater yield, you can trust Great Heart Seed Company. Great Heart Seed is honored to partner with Illinois farmers, providing the
The Grecian Steakhouse, located on South Main Street in Pinckneyville, has become one of Southern Illinois' finest restaurants. You can choose from a full buffet and salad bar, or pick your selection from a full menu. The Grecian also features a complete bar that can accommodate parties large or small, and we're glad to cater any event as well. The Grecian Steakhouse, a proud sponsor of Panther Sports.
Everything they sell. They have all major brands in.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
Here at Thomas Gymnasium, we are at the half, 27-17. Favor of the Panthers. And, well, the Panthers kind of shaky there in that first quarter. They, like they were out of sync or something.
What you must understand when you face a team coached by Dennis Reeder, I don't care if they don't have that much talent, they'll play fundamentally sound, and they did. And they tried to really hold the ball on us a little bit, and you know, that worked the first quarter, but you know, the second quarter we got some breakaways and got a lead. But our size definitely has an advantage on them. But I would say if they'd get ahead of us, they'd try to do what Mount Vernon did and pull it out and make us play defense for 30, 40 seconds.
Well, I have to agree with you. So the Panthers are up 10 here, 27-17. Tomorrow night, the Wildcats are in town. Anna Jonesboro tomorrow night, conference matchup. And then next week we've got the Hoops Classic.
Yes.
I think this is number 16, or is it 17? We missed a year in there because of that virus.
Missed a year because of COVID.
So, Greg, I'm not sure how they seeded these teams or what, but Benton's got to be one of the top seeds in the tournament.
I would say so. I think Benton's undefeated.
I think so, too.
Well, I know what they usually try to do is, because some of them are conference opponents, to split you. You try to seed it, but split our conference opponents so we don't play each other maybe to the semifinals or finals, something like that, because we could end up playing Benton this year 4 times before the state series.
Yeah. You know, and Benton and Woodlawn's going to kick off the tournament on Wednesday, the 27th at 9 o'clock, and then Carlisle and Salem to follow that. Olney against Roxana later on at 1:30 in the afternoon. Olney's always pretty tough. And going down to that bottom half of the bracket, you got Mount Carmel and the Panthers down there. Mount Carmel's usually pretty tough too. So
yeah, I think we have a good seed, but I mean anything can happen. You see different styles of teams, like Murfreesboro in the past few years has tried to hold the ball on everybody, and they had so much quickness from guards. And we'll see different styles and different matchups. And I'm pretty sure Olney's got the big 6'9" kid. He plays football. He's probably more of a football athlete now, but they'll be big and well coached.
So anyway, it's going to be 3 days of basketball here, and you want to play in Thomas Gym, you got to win, right?
Yeah, if you want to see basketball, you can sit here for 3 days and see a lot of games.
Yeah. I guess if you lose, if you lose your first game, you're headed over to the auxiliary gym.
Yes.
So it's important to win that first ball game. Stay here in Thomas Gym. And
the first day, all the games are in Thomas Gym, and then they play the losers bracket on the second day in the auxiliary gym. And the coaches like this better. You get 2 games in the middle of the tournament done, and then you know what you're going to be doing the final day. You know where you're going to be at. So we'll have the championship game decided on the second day, the third place game, and so on, all decided on the second day.
So then that third day is just trophy day, right?
Yeah. So that way, if they're traveling, they'll know what time they're playing on the last day and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay, teams headed back out here onto the playing floor. So let's take 90 seconds, a 90-second break, and we'll be back with the second half for you right after this.
Hicks Trading Station has the largest gun selection in Southern Illinois. The Hicks family has been located at 4952 State Route 13 in Pinckneyville for over 63 years. Hicks Trading Station has over 2,000 new and used guns in stock. A wide selection of ammunition is also available. They will buy, sell, or trade. And get this, everything is guaranteed. They're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stop by their location west of Pinckneyville or give them a call, 618-357-2583. Go Panthers.
1 hour for a free second opinion.
Our talented tech can scan and scrutinize your system to either verify the original verdict
or identify the real issue.
housekeeping and medication management are all included at the Manor at Mason Woods. Welcoming all income levels, the Manor at Mason Woods proud to sponsor Pinckneyville Sports on WXAN.
All right, back here at Thomas Gymnasium, we are set to start the second half. Panthers up 10, 27-17. It'll be Panther basketball to start this second half. Panthers have used a 30-second timeout. The Hawks have used a full timeout. So I guess we ought to, in case somebody might be wondering where Ted's at tonight, Ted's gone on assignment, and he's going to have to miss the game again tomorrow night. So
having a guest play-by-play tomorrow night.
Yeah, right. We're gonna
guest or guest?
mystery announcer tomorrow night.
Gibault is on the floor, and it's going to be Panther basketball. And their original starting lineup is out there for both teams. Barsak tosses it into Conway. Conway brings it across, and he gets it over to Hunter Smith, left side, looking into Conkle. Nothing doing there. Dribbles across back to Conway. Conway into Keith. Turnaround shot is good. Might have been fouled. 29-17 Panthers. Augustine has the ball. Brings it up. Guarded by Hunter Smith. Over to Livington. Out front. Back to Augustine. Augustine loses it. Hunter Smith dives for it. No good. Augustine brings it back up. Flips it all the way across to 34. Wessel, and back out to Augustine. Some shabby ball handling by Gibault. Now over to 42. Altus, and long three by Augustine. Good. Panthers bring it up. Conway out front to Keith. Left side to Barsax. Barsax looks into Conkle. No good. Keith, long three. Good. 32-20 Panthers. Gibault brings it up. 32 is Kessler. It's guarded by Keith. Now he's double teamed by Hunter Smith. Back over to Augustine. Almost thrown away, but recovered by Gibault. Back out front to Kessler. Over to Augustine. Over to Altus. Now back to Kessler. He loses the ball, recovered by Barsax, and here come the Panthers. Conway up to Keith. Looks and looks. Gets it into Conkle. Conkle goes up, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he's hammered. See who this is on.
This could be a multiple person foul.
44? At Lavington, that's 4 on him.
They could have picked 3 or 4 people out there.
I believe so. All right, Carson to the free throw line. First trip there. His free throw's on its way and good.
They really made it tough to get the ball into Conkle. I'll give them credit for that.
Yes, they have. So Carson with another free throw coming. It's on its way and off the back iron, no good.
Rebound Gibault. Augustine brings it up. Guarded by Smith. Dribbles up, dribbles, he's looking. Now he's going to drive the right side, flips out to 32 and back out to 30. That's Powers. He's guarded by Conway. Up to Augustine. And he's guarded by Hunter Smith. Over to 42, Altus. Now over to Kessler. He drives on A.J. Keith. Now flips out to number 30, Powers for 3, no good. Long rebound. And Gibault had the ball, but they rebounded. They were standing on the out-of-bounds line, so it'll be Panther basketball, linked to the court to go. Ball comes into Conway. Looks like Gibault sags back now, and no pressure out front to Keith. Now long three by Keith, no good. Rebound by 34, that's Wessel, and here comes Gibault. Augustine out front. Gives it to Altus, over to Powers. Powers is trapped out front, in trouble. Gets it out to Augustine. And Augustine dribbles. Going to take a shot over Hunter Smith, no good. Rebounded by A.J. Keith. Here comes Pinckneyville. Keith brings it up. All the way to the hole. Shot's good. Driving layup by Keith. 35-20 Pinckneyville. It's 32. Kessler has the ball, brings it across. Keith guarding him. All the way to the basket. Now he flips down to Altus. Reverse layup good. 36-22 Panthers. Conway brings it across. He's out front. Lob pass to Conkle, no chance, thrown away, and Gibault has the ball. Hunter Smith guards Augustine. Now over to Powers. Back to Altus. Now over to Kessler. He drives on Keith. Now over to Altus. Back out to Kessler. Shot fake, drive, no good. He brings it back out to 34. That's Wessel. Now it's back over to Augustine. Inside to Kessler. Works on Keith, up no good. Keith rebounds. Here come the Panthers. Keith has it out front, now over to Conway. Bo has really backed off their pressure a little bit now. Conway has it, drives over in the corner to Barsacks. Three-pointer, good. Deep corner. 38-22. Penetration by Conway. Flip to Barsacks. Three-pointer. Augustine brings it up. He's pressured by Hunter Smith. Conway is guarding Kessler or Wessel. Now out front to Powers. Now back out front to Augustine. And they're having trouble running some offense now. Augustine has it, guarded by Conway. He drives on Conway, reverse dribble, throws it up. Foul called on Conway. That'll send Augustine to the line for 2 free throws.
All right, first foul on Conway. First team foul on the Panthers. And Augustine at the line. He has 15 of their 22 points. Free throw is up and good.
Lahr in for Conkle. Bird in for Conway. And
Leitz is in.
Leitz is in for Barsacks.
All right, and this is Augustine with another free throw opportunity. He eyes the basket. It's in the air and good.
Bird brings the ball up. He's in for Conway. He's guarded by Holston. And he hands off to Keith. And Keith had the ball caught on his leg, but he was fouled by 42. Altus, that's his third foul. The second team foul on Gibault. Into Lahr. Now back out to Keith. He's going one-on-one in the lane. Shots up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Shot's good. 40-24. Pinckneyville. Again, full court pressure. Bird guarding Holston, and that's going to be a foul on Bird. You got to keep your hands off him when you play defense. That was not a very good foul. We were about 80 feet from the basket. Gibault's ball. Powers brings it in. Panthers pressure. Comes out front to Augustine. Guarded by Smith. Brings it across the half line. And it gets over to Holston. Now back to Augustine on the right wing. Drives. Flips out to number 30, Powers. Now to the center, Lavington. Throws it away. Bird intercepts it all the way. Layup good. 42-24 Panthers. Here comes Gibault, or full court press Pinckneyville. It's man-to-man, looking to trap. And they picked the ball up the half line, got in some trouble. Augustine now has the ball up front with Hunter Smith guarding him. He gets over to Lavington, now into the post at 32. Kessler drives, jump left hook, good over Keith. 42-26, Pinckneyville. Bird brings the ball up. He's pressured, picks it up, now gets it over to Keith. Now down in the corner to Leitz. Back to Keith, out front to Smith, right side Bird. Looking into Lahr. Into Lahr. Jump hook, good. Lavington with 4 fouls, had to lay off him, and Lahr scores, make the score 44-26. Again, full court pressure. Augustine brings it up. He's guarded by Hunter Smith. Out front, now he's going to drive on Smith, throws a wild shot up in the lane. I believe he might have got bailed out there.
Yeah, I think Hunter gave him a push as he went by.
Gibault's really just having some trouble running some offense with the pressure Pinckneyville's putting on him. Barsak's in the game, and Barsak's and Teal in the game.
Yeah.
With Lahr and Bird. Shot by Augustine, good. 44-28. 28 seconds left here in the quarter. Looks like the Panthers might hold for the last shot. 44-28, 16-point lead, 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Coach Lahr gives instructions, now out to Bird. Now he's going to dribble, gets it over to Teal, now back out to Lahr. Throws one up from the free throw line, no good. And again, at the end of the third quarter, 44-28, Panthers.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this.
It's the Holly Jolly Christmas sale at McDaniel's Furniture in Pinckneyville. Our showroom is filled with fantastic.
Great Heart products are second to none when it comes to seed quality, seed treatment, and seed performance. Farmers continuously brag about the appearance of our seed as it comes out of the bag, the vigor in which it comes out of the ground, and the high yields coming out of their fields year in and year out. I would describe Great Heart products with 2 words: quality and performance.
The Trophy Room of Pinckneyville will work with you to create memories that will last a lifetime. With laser engraving and sublimation printing, let them turn your ideas into something to have and to hold. The Trophy Room on Main Street in Pinckneyville, 357-9736. That's 357-9736.
All right, Panthers lead at 44-28, outscored the Hawks.
6 points.
17-11 in that quarter.
It's going to be Gibault ball out. Powers is going to inbound the ball. Gets into Kessler. Dribbles, passes over to Powers, back out to Holston. Now Powers, now out front to Augustine. Screened by Lavington, and they're putting a lot of pressure now on Augustine. And Powers drives the baseline on Keith and gets a layup, 44-30. Conway drives, tries to dump it off. Luckily went off a Gibault player, and it's going to be Panther ball out in their basket. Ball goes into A.J. Keith. Got to get rid of it, pick his dribble up. Hunter Smith has it out front, all the way to the basket. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Hunter Smith, no good. He's fouled. I think it's going to be on number 32, Kessler.
That's his first. Smith at the line to shoot a pair. Free throw is up and good. 45-30. Second free throw is also good.
Again, full court pressure by the Panthers. They're trying to keep the ball out of Augustine's hands. Holston has the ball. He's guarded by Conway. And they turn him and he gets it across the half line. Now here comes a trap. You get into Augustine. Layup by Larrington was blocked by Barsax, and here comes Pinckneyville. Barsax, long three, no good. Rebound, long rebound to Gibault. Here comes Gibault. They'll walk it up the floor. 6:52 left. Pull up jumper by Augustine's good. 46-32. Panther lead. Conway has the ball, hands off to Keith, flips out to Hunter Smith. Hunter drives into Conkle. Conkle gets a layup. 48-32 Panthers. Assist Hunter Smith. It's going to be a full timeout called by Dennis Reeder of the Gibault Hawks.
All right, timeout on the floor. Charge it to the Hawks. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
Pregame Marketplace, your hometown grocery store for 45 years, providing you with quality meat and produce, a full-service deli and bakery, and delivery service or curbside pickup, just to mention a few things. Check out their daily deli specials, including the best fried chicken in the area. Their friendly staff is ready to serve you for all your grocery needs. Located at 412 South Main Street in Pinckneyville, 618-357-2750.
6:25 to play in this one. The Panthers up 48-32.
It's going to be Gibault basketball, length of the court to go. They look pressured into Powers. Now back to 32. That's Kessler. Brings it up against Keith. He's trapped, picks the ball up, makes a bad pass. That good Panther pressure caused that, and Kessler helped throws it out of bounds. Be Panther basketball. 3/4 length of the floor to go. Ball comes into Conway. Guarded by Holston. Across the half line. Now he hands off to Keith. Keith all the way to the basket, and he's going to be fouled, and I'm not sure who the foul is going to be on.
30?
30 Powers.
Going to send AJ to the free throw line. He's been there once and made his only attempt. He got that one down. It's at 49-32. Second free throw is on its way, and it's good.
Again, full court pressure by the Panthers. Trying to keep it away from Augustine. They get it into Holston and loses the ball momentarily and regains control. He's pressured by Conway. Conway dives to the floor. Nice hustle play. Goes out of bounds off him, though. It's Gibault basketball. Kessler takes it in, brings it into Powers. Powers guarded by Barsax. Brings it across the half line. He picks it up. Panthers got him tracked in the corner. Gets over to Lavington. Back out to Powers. Over to Kessler. Kessler tries to drive on Keith, nothing doing, and Holston has the ball now. He's pressured by Conway. Over to Kessler. Now back out to Lavington out front. Over to Kessler. Back in the corner to Holston. Long three. Bounced around. No good. hit the wire above the basket, I believe, or either shot clock, and it's going to be Panther ball out of bounds. Tyler in for Conkle.
Greg, we talk about Augustine. He's got 21.
21 points.
A.J. Keith's got 20. Call that foul on Holston.
Holston fouls Conway on a drive, and it's going to be Panther basketball out on the side. 13 foul on Gibault. Keith takes it out into Lar, hand back to Keith. Keith drives, throws a wild shot up, and no good. Gibault rebounds the ball. Here come the Hawks. That's Augustine out front. He's guarded by Colton Smith. Out to Lavington. Over to Powers. Powers guarded by Keith. Maybe Colton Smith guarding Augustine, and A.J. Keith's going to pick up a foul and a reach here.
Second foul on A.J. Going to send Augustine to the free throw line. He's a nice-looking guard. He's got a nice shot.
Yes. He's a bright spot for them tonight.
Free throw is short.
And it's not like he's had a lot of easy shots. Pinckneyville's put a lot of pressure on him. Bird and Teal enter the game.
Got that one down.
Ball comes into Bird, up the court to Colton Smith, who almost walks. Out to Bird. Bird is pressured, and he's going to make an entry pass to Lar at the elbow. They scissor off him, back to Bird. Over to Teal. Teal throws it out of bounds. He turnover Panthers. That was an unforced turnover.
Yeah, I think that pass was intended for Colton Smith, but he broke to the basket.
Yeah. Ball comes into Kessler, or to Altus, and he gets it back to Augustine. Augustine guarded by Colton Smith. Now over to Kessler. Back out to Powers. Powers guarded by Teal. Powers throws in the corner to Holston. Long three, no good. Rebound to Bird. Bird brings it up. Settles things down. They get something set up here. Goes to Lar at the elbow. Now he throws backdoor to Bird. Layup. Nice backdoor cut by Bird. Nice pass by Lar. Again, Panther pressure. Here comes Holston out to Augustine. Three by Augustine. No good. Rebound to Bird. Bird brings it up. Calms everything down. Gets everybody set. Over to Lar. Lar takes it to the hole. Tries to throw down to Barsacks, and it was deflected by Gibault. Panthers recover in the backcourt. And here they come with Bird handling the ball. Bird out to A.J. Keith. Lob pass to Lar. Lar has it. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounds it again. Left hook, no good. I believe that was A.J. Keith on the tip in. 54-33 Panthers. Again, full court pressure. Colton Smith on Augustine. Augustine out front. Looks to pass over to Kessler. Over to Powers. Powers takes a couple dribbles on the right elbow. Drives on Keith. Flips down to Holston. Nothing doing. Holston dribbles back out. Pass to Powers. Inside to Altus. That's Kessler. Kessler steps through. Layup good. Panthers had him trapped. Made a good step through, and that basket will count. 54-33.
They call that foul on Ty Lar. That's his second. Makes it 54-35. 2:32 left in this one. Kessler to the free throw line and tries to complete the three-point play here. Free throw is on its way, and it's no good.
No good. Rebounded by 34. Flips back to Kessler. Shot's good. 54-37. Got to check out. Bird brings the ball up. Over to Leitz, down the corner to Teal, out front to Leitz, back into Conkle. Dunk by Conkle, and a nice feed from Leitz. That brought the crowd up on that dunk. Here comes Gibault. Augustine out front. Over to Kessler. He's guarded by Leitz. Dribbles in, flips out to Holston. Now inside to Wessel. And he just dribbles it off his knee out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball.
9 turnovers on the Hawks.
Marshawn Fisher comes in for Conkle. Bird will bring the ball up. Hands back to Fisher, over to Leitz, in the post to Fisher, back out front to Leitz. He drives all the way, falls down. Gibault picks it up and tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball. Leitz a little bit out of control there, and
maybe he got fouled.
He might have. He tried to pass it out, pass it back, and Gibault actually almost caught it and walked out of bounds with it. So it's going to be Panther basketball. Bird will trigger it in. Out front to Teal. He drives. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Gibault. Out front is Kessler. He's guarded by Colton Smith. Now back out front to number 20. They've got some substitutes in. I don't know here. 22, that's Connor Carty just walked with 1:06 left, and that's going to give the Panthers a basketball. Bird will bring it up against man-to-man pressure. Goes to Fisher, out front to Leitz. Leitz to Teal. Teal dribbles over the top of the screen from Leitz. Now back out to Bird. Now we're going to reset again. Over to Teal. Passes right side to Leitz, down to Marshawn Fisher. He looks, back to Leitz out front. It's going to go over to Bird. Over to Marshawn Fisher, right side front. Leitz has it, drives all the way to the hole, throws it up, no good. Scramble for the ball, rebounded by Kessler from Gibault. 15 seconds to go. He's going to take it all the way to the hole, flips out to 22 Carty, and he loses it out of bounds. Another turnover in Panther basketball with 8.2 seconds left. And Panthers throw in, they're going to hold the ball, and that'll be the game, and a final score of Pinckneyville 56, Waterloo Gibault 37.
All right, Panthers win at 56-37. Improved to 9-2 on the season. The Hawks dropped to, I believe, 4-7 on the year. 56-37 is our final. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with our Great Heart Seed player of the game.
Every day, benefits at each corner of our lives. Murphy Wall State Bank is here to assist you in achieving your financial goals.
Since 1901, the First National Bank of Pinckneyville has been serving Perry County and the surrounding area. At the First National Bank of Pinckneyville, they take great pride in giving back to the community by supporting a myriad of groups and events to help make Pinckneyville a better place to work, live, and raise a family. Find them online today at fnbpville.com. The First National Bank of Pinckneyville, proud to support the Pinckneyville Panthers.
All of this
focused on a beautiful campus made for small town friendliness. See what SIU can do for you at our next open house. Registration info at siu.edu/open house. Exploring options at the solution.
Visit GreatHeartSeed.com online or call the office in Paris, Illinois at 217-465-4132. Great Heart Seed Company is happy to sponsor the Gibault Panther part of the Game Awards, given to each game's outstanding player.
All right, back here at Thomas Gymnasium, it is time for our Great Heart Seed Company Player of the Game, and that goes to A.J. Keith tonight. He had 22 points, the only Panther in double figures. 22 for A.J. He had 8 two-point baskets, 1 three-pointer, and he's 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. Let's hear this from the Great Heart Seed Company. And we'll be back with our
Great Heart products are second to none when it comes to seed quality, seed treatment, and seed performance. Farmers continuously brag about the appearance of our seed as it comes out of the bag, the vigor in which it comes out of the ground, and the high yields coming out of their fields year in and year out. I would describe Great Heart products with 2 words: quality and performance.
The Grecian Steakhouse, located on South Main Street in Pinckneyville, has become one of Southern Illinois' finest restaurants. You can choose from a full buffet and salad bar, or pick your selection from a full menu. The Grecian also features a complete bar. They can accommodate parties large or small, and be glad to cater any event as well. The Grecian Steakhouse, a proud sponsor of Panther Sports.
All right, back here at Thomas Gymnasium, Panthers win at 56-37. Let's look at the scoring while we wait a visit from Matt Lahr. And for the Gibault Hawks, they were led by Kanan Augustine, had 22 points. Gavin Kessler with 8. Jack Holston with 3. Blake Powers had 2, and Andy Altus with 2 points. For the Panthers, A.J. Keith with 22. Carson Conkle with 9. Wyatt Bird had 4. Riley Bowersox with 7. Lucas Leitz with 5. Ty Lahr with 2. Hunter Smith had 5. And Brady Conway with 2 points. Panthers led this one all the way, 13-10 at the quarter break, 27-17 at the half, 44-28 at the end of 3. And they win it here 56-37. They improved to 9-2 on the season, and we're home again tomorrow night. The Anna Jonesboro Wildcats will be in town. It'll be a conference game. The Panthers take on the Wildcats tomorrow night. 56-37 our final here, as we await a visit from Panther coach and get some thoughts and comments from him about tonight's game. The Panthers got off to kind of a slow start in that first quarter, but Greg, as you mentioned, got to give credit to the Hawks for that, because it was the kind of their defense that give the Panthers some trouble in that first quarter.
It was awful tough to get it into Conkle, and when they did get the ball, they would be very patient with it. But Pinckneyville put a lot of. We run a 50 trap. That's when we go man to man, and they get across the half lane. We'll run a guy up on the backside, and did a better job containing Augustine and making him get rid of it, and somebody else handle the ball. But I was getting back to this Thursday-Friday game. You start thinking if you play Saturday night, you'd play Wednesday again. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 games. So probably a little bit an extra day break for all the, for us at least, since we don't play from Friday till Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you've always got it Christmas Day in there. Panthers have usually practice on Christmas Day. I don't know if Coach Lahr will. But oftentimes you play these Christmas tournaments the day after Christmas, and it's there's a little bit of strategy in what when you have practice, what you do, and how much time you've got.
All right, Coach is headed this way. He's getting delayed a little bit. Now he's on his way. (56-37) the final here. Panthers outscored them 12 to 11 again in that fourth quarter.
Yes.
So we outscored them in every quarter. All right, Van Lahr has joined us. Okay. Coach, congratulations on the win. After that first quarter, your team looked pretty good tonight.
Yeah, no question. We did the things we keep talking about after every game. We limited our turnovers. We limited them to 4 offensive rebounds, and they had 4 offensive rebounds on the night. 2 of them were in the same possession in the first quarter that they got their first bucket on, I believe. So, we'll be an awful good team whenever we take care of the basketball. I have us down for 5 turnovers. I don't know what you had us for, but anything that low, that's a good night.
Yeah, I had you with 6, but
I like 5 better.
Yeah. They were trying to deny you getting the ball into Conkle.
Yeah, they did a good job. That's why for a while we just went 4 out and said find the shooters. They're gonna really hug off there and try to keep the ball out of his hands. That's fine. We got guys that can fill it up. And Riley made a big 3. AJ hit a 3, and I think maybe Smitty may have had one. No, yeah. Leeds had one too in the first half.
Yeah.
So they did a good job, kind of limiting Conkle some touches, but we got plenty of weapons.
Yeah. I thought Lucas Leeds come in and give you some pretty good
minutes. He played really well tonight.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I said before I left the locker room there. I told him I was proud of him. He did a great job tonight.
AJ was just AJ.
AJ was AJ. 8 of 11 from 2, 1 of 3 from 3, and made all his free throws. Yeah. He's a special kid. He's getting better every single game too.
So started pulling away in that second quarter, and then put them away really in that third quarter.
Yeah, and that was big for us at halftime. We built a little bit of a lead, and we wanted to make sure that we stomped them out. We've let too many teams hang around and let games been, which hasn't been bad for us. It's been good for us a few of those games. I don't like it, but it's been good for us to have to grind some wins out. But that was our goal tonight, to stay disciplined, stay focused. We keep talking about that championship mindset, and we certainly did that tonight.
Try to play that X game a little bit tonight?
We did just a little bit, not near as much as we have a few other games. Into quarters we like to do that. We've done a pretty good job with it. Execution, we had some funky lineups in there at the end of quarters a couple times. So we'd run X and then we'd get into the play, and we had guys out of position. But that's my fault for having the wrong guys, calling the wrong play with the wrong guys out there.
A little number 12 for the Hawks is knocking the
Yeah, he's a heck of a ball player, and I think I think he had 21, but he didn't have a fun night. I know that. Smitty was all over him. He just got to where he stopped bringing the ball up the court because he was tired of Smitty just hounding him. But he's a heck of a ball player. Yeah, he's grown a little bit from last year. He was a good ball player last year for him too, and he's putting the ball in the hoops tonight.
Was he a starter on their state championship team?
He started last year. Yeah. Yep, he and Kessler, 32, were both starters from that state championship team last year.
So, Greg and I talking, anytime you play Dennis Reeder's team, they're going to be fundamentally sound and play some good defense.
Yeah.
And, I thought your team done a good job against them here tonight.
Yeah, we did a good job. We knew they would grind out possessions, long possessions, and try to make you make a mistake. That was kind of what we talked about leading up in the couple days of practices. They're going to try to make you make a mistake, and when you do, they're going to capitalize. That's what well-coached teams do. We didn't make a ton of mistakes defensively tonight. We had a couple misassignments off center line, and And we did a great job boxing out and keeping them off the glass. So really proud of our guys.
So one more game before the holiday break and then the holiday tournaments and everything, and the Anna Jonesboro Wildcats are in town tomorrow night. And conference game.
Absolutely. I told them enjoy this until you lay your head on your pillow here in an hour or so, and then be ready to come in locked in tomorrow for shoot around and walk through and change our focus to AJ. We've been able to get out and see them a couple times. They're a much improved team that plays really, really hard, and they got a little bit of everything. They got some size, and they got some shooters, so should be a great game.
So earlier this week, you and I talked a little bit, and I told you I'd tell you a little something about AJ.
Yes, sir.
And I don't want to put the pressure on you now.
I bet you're going to.
But the last time Anna Jonesboro defeated the Panthers at Thomas Gym was on February the 13th, 1987.
Well, you're talking to one of the most superstitious people ever, so I'll knock on wood on that.
It was a 74-73
3 overtime. Well, they took Nashville to 2 overtimes earlier this season, and they had a heck of a game with Massac that we went to after our Mount Vernon game. We got down there and watched the second half of that, and they took Massac down to the wire. Massac pulled away at the very end, but they're a good ball club.
Just 36 years of winning streak here for the Panthers, so the pressure's on tomorrow night.
Pressure's always on. We want to win every one of them. I don't care about streaks. We're trying to win every game we play.
I've had a couple of fans ask me, we're going to go to the St. Joe shootout in January. Who
Yes,
are we
sir.
going to play?
St. Joe Ogden.
St. Joe.
We play the home team. I believe it's a 6:30 start, 6 or 6:30 start. I think it's 6:30. JV's playing as well. So we play Nashville the night before on a Friday night, and then head all the way up to St. Joe Ogden for that shootout.
Who we playing in our shootout?
Waterloo. Yeah, they got 6'10" kid. It's really, really good, and a 6'8" kid. So I thought that'd be a good matchup for Big Conk inside, and looking forward to both those. But all I'm focused on right now, like Belichick, focused on the Wildcats.
Okay. All right, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Nice win, Coach. Thanks
Appreciate
for stopping by. All right, that's been head coach Matt Lahr. Panthers win this. Well, they turned these lights out up here, didn't they? 56-37. Panthers win it here tonight, so we're 9-2 on the season. Any final thoughts, Greg?
No, I thought it was a good play. I thought we played better than we did in Mount Vernon against Mount Vernon, and maybe playing competition like that will make you better. And I think we knew we couldn't just come in here and walk all over them.
I think maybe as the season goes along a little bit more, we might look at that Mount Vernon game as a turning point for the Panthers.
It might have been a learning experience.
Yes, well, I have to agree with you. All right, that's going to do it for us here tonight. We thank Matt, who's engineered this one once again for us at the studios of WXAN. For Matt Lahr, for Greg Hale, for Ted Cunningham, I'm Gary Pratt saying good night from Thomas Gym. Thanks, Matt. We're going to leave most of this set here tonight.